Hi, I'm Jonathan Castilla, and today I'll be interviewing Karina Alvarez. Karina Alvarez is my girlfriend and is here to help me understand my self concept. I chose to interview Karina because we are close and she has seen me in many different situations. I feel that because of that, she would be a great help to see how others view me. I'll be asking Karina about how I handle stress, which animal I would be, and our fondest memory. First, I'd like to say thank you for being here. As you're aware, I'm going to be asking you a few questions about me to help me understand how others view me.
Okay.
My first question for you is, how do you think I handle stress?
I think you handle stress quietly to yourself. You tend to suppress it, kind of, and just do things to take your mind off of it, like take your dog on a walk or play some games and just other things you like to do to kind of just push it away, like out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. That's an interesting point. I agree with you, definitely. I feel like I handle stress pretty well with room for improvement. I like talking about this because it allows me to get another point of view on this,
Definitely.
My second question for you is, if I were an animal, which animal would I be and why?
I think it would be like a honey badger because they're very active, very competitive, and they always have a lot of courage when taking on opponents that are bigger than them. And for you, I think you are very active and fit. You like to work out and stuff, and you always have a lot of courage also, and like have a lot of strength when stuff is a lot more difficult, like in more difficult situations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah, I've always really liked honey badgers. I've always loved how fierce they are. I think if I were to pick an animal for myself, it would be a tiger. I always like that they work together in packs and they look really cool.
They're very cool.
Very cool. Thought it'd be good to have a fun question before our last question. You've been with me in a lot of different situations, and my last question asks you to expand on one of those.
Okay.
My last question is, what is your fondest memory of us and why?
My fondest memory of us would be when we rode our bikes on a really long trail in Sugar Land, and we had a picnic, and we kind of just rode our bikes, and decided to take a detour.
Yeah.
And it ended up being like one of the best like times of my life, and it just made me realize how you're so willing to take a different path and you not knowing where we're going, and it's like you're willing to take some risks, and it just shows how you're your own person and how you express yourself. And,
yeah. Oh, it's really cool that you say that because that is exactly my fondest memory as well. Yeah, that day was just really great.
It was very great.
So that's cool to hear. That was my last question for you.
Okay.
I'd like to say thanks again for being here. It's very much appreciated.
You're welcome.
I would like to leave everyone off with a quote. How you perceive yourself is how others will see you. Thank you all for your time.